And welcome back to Friday Briefing. Thank you very much for staying with us. This is our second hour of the show, and I'm very glad that you could join us on this hour of Friday Briefing. We continue, and of course, like I mentioned, we have two items for you this hour. Of course, we have Wilis, the word master. He's going to be joining me in a few seconds. But of course, apart from that, this weekend we'll be having the royal wedding, and of course, we'll be taught in a few minutes just how important champagne is in this type of celebrations, and also be taught a thing or two about champagne. That's going to be happening in a few minutes here in studio with me. But let's first, of course, start with our lesson tonight. Wilis, it's great to see you. Like I mentioned, you're popping in color. Yellow is the color. I love yellow so much.
A combination tonight of yellow and red.
Fireworks. It's just fireworks. Wilis, it's great to see you this evening. And yes, we have such a heavy class tonight. And I'd like us to start with word on the street. Let's just hear what we have this time round.
Becquerel, becquerel, becquerel. Becquerel, becquerel, becquerel.
Becquerel, becquerel, becquerel.
Becquerel, becquerel, becquerel.
Okay, Wilis, that's a difficult one, I have to say. Please, I don't even want to try it because I will fail miserably. So talk to us, Wilis. How do you pronounce that word?
But since I've been reminded about, the limited time for tonight, I'll be going straight to pronunciations. And that word is becquerel. Becquerel. And in fact, that is a unit for measuring radioactivity. And the abbreviation is BQ. That is in physics. In physics, we talk of becquerel. So we have to remember that. Becquerel.
All right, Wilis, becquerel. All right, getting straight to our second lesson or word. This is a word I know as deficiency. You're known to surprise us. Is that the correct pronunciation of this word?
Betty, what you avoid is shiensi. Shiensi, no. That diphthong is not there. Your ear. You say deficiency or deficient. Shensi or shensi. So deficiency or deficiency.
All right, Wilis, just come up again. I can't quite hear you. Maybe you could have the volume come up a bit. Just repeat that, Wilis.
Deficiency.
Okay.
Or deficiency. So what you avoid, Betty, is shiensi. Shiensi. That one is not there. You say shen or shen. Shensi. Deficiency, like a deficiency of vitamin B.
All right, deficiency. Got it, Wilis. So wrong all along, but anyway, it's good to learn. Wilis, thanks for that. All right, we'll go to this other word that I cannot pronounce and I will not even try. O-P-P-U-G-N. Opun.
Oh, that is opune. Opune. That is to question the truth or validity of something. To opune. That is a formal word. In fact, it's fairly technical, Betty. Opune.
Opune.
Just like you say impugn, not impugn, not impugn, not opune. You say opune to question the truth or validity of something, Betty.
All right, Wilis. All right, my volume here is failing me, but let's continue. Moving on to this other word, C-A-N-O-E-I-S-T. How do we go about that, Wilis?
Oh, that is a word from canoe. Canoe, a canoe. Like when we have the floods. So you say canoeist.
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 All right.
Not canoeist. Canoeist.
Right.
Yes.
I didn't even know that word existed, Wilis, but it's good to know. Canoeist, right?
Yeah, it's good to learn, Betty. Learning is always a process, and those who are keen on learning will always get things right.
Cool, Wilis, I agree. Moving to this other word, A-R-C-H-E-T-Y-P-E. Is it archetype or archetype, like architect, or is it archbishop?
Archi. You say archetype.
Archetype.
Archetype, like an archetype of somebody, an archetype of something. That is a perfect example of something. Archetype. Don't say archetype. You also say archaeology, not archaeology.
All right.
Archipelago, not archipelago.
All right.
Archipelago, not archi. You say archi, not archi.
All right.
Archipelago, not archipelago.
All right. And when it comes to archbishop, is that correct?
The combining form or that prefix is now pronounced as arch.
Okay.
Archdiocese, archbishop, archdeacon. So this is where learning, Betty, and trying to find out what is always very important when it comes to the phonology of English, or the English phonology for that matter, Betty.
All right, Wilis, got it. Moving on to this other word, bumptious, bumptious?
That
Wait.
is bumptious.
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 Okay. Bumptious.
Bumptious. Bumptious. Bumptious.
Yeah.
A bumptious character.
Bumptious. Wilis, I'm telling you tonight, I'm learning some new vocabulary.
Yes.
We should be having this show every day of the week, Wilis, but got it.
It's important, but, you know, every day it will be too much. When something is too much, sometimes, you know, it becomes dangerous. But, Betty, once a week, great. But you see, throughout the week, we have the, you know, what we have as the questions coming to my Twitter handle.
Right.
I will always handle them. But if we could have it on daily basis, then you see, pronunciation is a problem in most education systems because it's never, you know, given the seriousness that it deserves.
For sure.
Many people, you know, end up guessing so many words when it comes to pronunciation. And it's not their wish.
It's not their wish, Wilis. All right, I want us to go to our feedback question. This one comes from Eddie Tingo from Arusha, Tanzania. And he's asking about this word, I'll spell it out, P-L-A-G-I-A-R-I-Z-E. Plagiarize. I know it as plagiarize, but you can shock me too. How do we go about that?
That is to copy another person's work or ideas and pretend that they are your own.
Yeah.
That is plagiarize.
Plagiarize.
You plagiarize.
Plagiarize.
Yes, plagiarize.
All right. Plagiarize.
Yes, Betty.
All right.
And if you allow me, I could go very fast to the other feedback questions for the sake of time. We have pilot Kevin Chacha. You say shofar. And that is the same question from Gladys Muhonja of Mudete. I believe that is Western. Gladys Muhonja of Mudete, you say shofar. And pilot Kevin Chacha, you also say shofar. Then Sefu Saif Khan of New California, you say accessories. Dr. David Omato of Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology, you say massification. Then Jane, Baraka, and Princess, you say tantrums. Okara George W.O. of Kisumu, you say cervix. Don't say cervix. It's simply cervix. And then cervical, like cervical cancer. Okara George. Christine Ojiambo, that must be the veteran radio presenter. Christine Ojiambo, you say Tottenham, not Tottenham. That H is not pronounced. Tottenham, just like Fulham. Evangelist Oduor, you say miracle or miracle. Ruth Mwamburi, morgue. And species. Moha Funky of Wajir or Wajia, belligerent, and you also say beleaguered. Mr. Bass, mundane, you say mundane. Mundane is also acceptable sometimes, but please, you have to be very careful. You just say mundane. That U takes the mid-central sound Francis Lopao, Baban, menace, equivocal, advertisement, and mannequin. Nancy Kamau of Jerry, you say malt, not malt. M-A-L-T, malt. Just like halt and salt. So don't say malt, say malt. Consolata Mutu of Makweni, hyena. Manur Malim of Kenya Muslim Academy, Nairobi, palocution and anemone. Chris Omondi, you say cyber cafe and Nescafe. Mary Auma of Nairobi, you say behalf, not bar. But bar is also used in regional varieties, which some people find to be fashionable or stylish. But you say behalf, behave, behind, and behold. Father Christopher Oira Okemwa of the Catholic Diocese of Kisii, you say conscience, conscience. My conscience is clear. Mercy Naliaka of Kakamega, meteorological department, not meteorological department. Meteorology is the scientific study of measurement. But when we talk about weather, talk of meteorological department. Charles Madenge of Ngong Edifice, or Paul Moses of Soroti, Uganda, or you should give us basic English words, or Paul Moses, but we thank you very much and everybody in Soroti, Uganda for watching KTN. Mariel Dier Achiek of Yorol Town in South Sudan, narcissist, and then gobbledygook. Very big words there, Mariel Dier Achiek of South Sudan. Kotrambang, also of South Sudan, bilabial sounds, bilabial, just like P and B. Pin, bin. You have to practice. Some oral speech drills can help you. Seth Okeo Jakamolo, diaconate. Diaconate, you can also say nate. Diaconate or diaconate. Then Professor JB of Bujumbura, notification is your word. The surprise word for tonight, Betty, is evasive. Evasive, not evasive. Evasive, you also say invasive from invade and pervasive from pervade. And finally, and dear viewers, this is because of the time factor, we have to be a bit fast. The first word is whopping. That is very big, like a whopping amount of money. Whopping 75 million. Whopping, not whooping. Many people find themselves saying whooping. Like me. Finally, the word whooping, like in whooping cough. Whooping cough is the lower word, and that, yes, a whooping cough, but we don't say whooping 75 million. No, it is whopping. Whopping. That is the upper word for very big or huge amount of money, Betty. And up to that point, Betty, that's all I can give you and our viewers for tonight.
Right, Wilis, that was a marathon of a lesson, but all the same, we do appreciate Wilis, the word master there.
Some kind of a sprint.
It's only you who can do that, Wilis. I mean, if I was to do that, I would just stumble upon myself. But it's always great to have you here.
Well, there are so many people out there, but you may also do it. But for us, that is
nobody like Wilis.
On Friday briefing, you say it's only Wilis. But you see, you have to do a lot of research for you to have such kind of knowledge. And it's important for somebody to have definite knowledge, not guesswork.
Wilis, I couldn't...
and studying, because we have knowledge in good books.
Exactly. Wilis, thank you so much for the lesson tonight. You've tackled quite a number of questions I've seen on my Twitter feed this evening. So, Wilis, I guess we'll see you next Friday, God willing, and we'll have some more heavier words for you, Wilis, like you did for us tonight. Thank you, Wilis, the word master. Remember, you can always follow him at Wilis Ocheng1. That's his Twitter handle. Ask him all the questions you want, or better still, just wait for Friday briefing where we get to understand the proper English pronunciations.